Alrighty, boys. Got that fire for you today. You know what I mean? None of that mid, man. We got that fire right here. Listen, we possibly some reformed content, and I'm here for it. I'm here with open arms. Let's see what it's all about. Ooh. Gonna take a sip of that monster. The energy's coming back. Alright, listen. So thread titled Idea, a comprehensive, polite, and well-reasoned letter of dissatisfaction to Tailworlds. Okay. We changing it up. Okay, I see it. But listen, let's see what he has to say. Hopefully it's positive. But he is a familiar face in this anime that we have going on, on my channel. And the takes are not always very well-reasoned, as he has stated. But let's see what has changed. So he starts off by saying, so it is abundantly and painfully clear that the vast majority of us are very, very far from happy with Tailworlds. False. The vast majority of people on the Reddit, not on the Reddit, I'm sorry, on these forums is very far from happy. People on Reddit, chilling. People in Steam, chilling. They're all doing good. You know what I mean? A lot of communities that circle around Bannerlord are doing pretty good. The only people who are really having a very, very tough time and a very, very hard time are people on the forums. That's just unfortunately the fact. ... And we all know they seem to mostly ignore the grievances of the community. What happened to the well-reasoned letter, bro? What happened, bro? We're not even done with the first sentence, bro. What happened, bro? What are these generalizations, man? How do you... Listen, dog. If you're trying to make a well-reasoned letter of your dissatisfaction, you don't do these generalizations. And we all know... Bro, no, bro, don't be trying to, like, speak for the whole community like we're all on the same page. Bro, we're not even on the same page here, bro. Literally, like, if we're talking about the whole player base, bro, a majority of the player base is happy with their experience, bro. Let's keep it a stack. They're happy. They're enjoying the game. They're playing it every day. Let's keep it a stat, bro. Like, I'm just telling you how it is. But he says, we all know that they seem to mostly ignore the grievances of the community. That's not even true. Bro, I've told plenty of times, and there's so many videos at this point, where the devs respond to you guys being super negative, and I wish they didn't. I really wish they didn't, because maybe then it will teach you to actually be nice to get a response back. But they do respond to you, even when they shouldn't, in my opinion. Because people are being obviously just very, very, negative for, like... Bro... Quit the cap, bro. Come on, bro. Quit. Oh, my goodness. All right, let's keep reading. But the one clear example of actually getting a response from them recently was the open letter written to them by a mod overhaul team. Yeah, because they wrote it in a nice way, even though... Okay, so look. They were upset that the modding tools literally did not allow them to make the mods that they wanted. And you see how they responded? They wrote a letter out that was very, very polite. I know, I read the whole letter out. There was a video of me reading the whole thing out. That was very polite, and it never tried to attack the company. It never tried to be like, oh, you're doing this on purpose, blah, blah, blah. No. It kept it reasonable. It gave good demands. It gave you what didn't work, what did work, how possible fixes. It did the whole everything. All the checklist. Yeah. What did you expect? Yeah. If you come with that energy, that, you know what I mean, that good energy, of course it's going to work. Like, what? Have you seen some of the posts I covered on here? They're literally like, bro, like a post I covered like a week ago. Literally started off 1.5.10 is the worst. You know what I mean? And they're like, who made this? Bro, stand up and tell me who made this. This is the worst fix. And they expect, what, the devs to go in there and be like, oh, it's okay, bro. We're going to fix it for you. Like, bro, what? I'm sorry, bro. I don't know if some people are used to like being like just like acting like spoiled. I'm not gonna get too far, but acting like spoiled children and then expect what the people around you to like be like, oh, it's okay, bro. I really think that's a problem with because I worked in the service industry. I worked as a server, as a waiter. I worked as a cashier before. I worked all around that area, right? And this concept that of like customers are always right or this and that, bro. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. Like, no, they're not. They're really not. You know what I mean? And a lot of times they're rude for no reason whatsoever. You know what I mean? And they don't care about how the person behind that feels or, you know what I'm saying, or how that person's going to take that because they think that the person's always just going to be like, oh, well, it's okay, sir. Even though you're screaming at me and calling me names and doing this, and that, I'm still going to try my best to help you. It's just the dumbest thing, man. It's, and I get it. It's because the company's still trying to make money and this, and that. But, bro, if you've ever been in the service industry, like any of it, and you get people who just are so mad about something that you didn't even do to them. You know what I mean? They're so mad because of some reason, and they try to like take it all out on you, and you know what I mean? They start calling you names. It's just like, bro, it just, and it's like there's a culture of it, like and obviously, it runs rampant like online because it's even easier to do it online because guess what, like your face and all that, it's not attached to it, and people think like they're entitled to this and that, and it's weird, bro. It's weird. Like I don't know. I grew up around respect. You know what I mean? Like I know I say a lot of my videos, people are like, oh, you're just kissing you up or whatever. No, bro, I'm showing respect. You show respect to people, and you get respect back. That's just as easy it is. If you act, immature, you know what I mean, entitled, spoiled, you're not gonna get the respect that you want back because you're not showing any. That's just how it is. You know what I mean? But hey, everybody grows up different. I'm just saying, bro, have more respect. Especially look, even not even talking about the game wise, when you're going out there, when something bad happens in your life, when something unfortunate happens in your life. I used to be this way. I used to be younger. I used to be this way, where I would get very, very upset with the next person I saw that was attached to that problem. Like if I had a problem with like an overcharge, I would go to the bank and I would just, I would get loud. And now looking back at it, it wasn't the right thing to do. That person at the bank didn't make the mistake of overcharging my account. That was probably just, just a mistake in the system. And usually they just help, regardless of me being loud or not. And then people, in my situation, I thought, okay, I'm gonna just get loud every time because it solves my problem. But it would have also solved your problem if you didn't get loud, and it would have made another person feel better instead of feeling worse. Remember that. Remember that. It's better to be more calm, like I said before, more patient and more respectful. That just is what it is. But again, it comes with your age. It comes with your maturity. But yeah. That's what it is. All right, let's continue. So collective action actually got through. They read it and they actually replied. Okay. Would it be worth doing the same thing more generally about, let's say, our top 10 complaints with Bannerlord and its development, complete with our collective name or signatures? Yes and no. First of all, calling it top 10 complaints, it's like, call it top 10 suggestions maybe. You know what I mean? Like, complaints, come on. And then the collective name and signatures, I guess, but in a way they're trying to make, I'm not okay. Here's what I'm not trying to do. I'm not trying to make it seem like their issue was more important. I'm just saying that they were in charge of making some very big mods that will help the game up dramatically for the player, for everybody involved. You know what I mean? And the way they worded it and the amount of people that actually got together with it, it was very substantial. So yeah, of course it got the response that it deserved. It was a very substantial post. But it's like, how can I explain this? A lot of people in this forums, which I think if you made this top 10 complaints, they would probably give you the signature, but by just looking at their past replies, bro, their signature doesn't hold that much. How can I say this? Merit. Merit is the right word, right? Or honor, whatever you want to call it. Because when you act like it's, I don't know how to explain it. Let me go back to the respect thing. It's like, how can I explain it? It's like, let's say you grew up and you were very entitled, this and that, and over time it got worse and worse and worse, and you just got really, a lot of people started disliking you because of they felt that you were just being very disrespectful to them, right? Over and over and over and over again. But then you grew up and you learned a little bit, you became more respectful to those people who you were disrespectful to before. Some might forgive you because of your age, but a lot of people remember that. And then if you try to come back to them, they might not be so keen to kind of give you a second chance or a third chance or whatever the chance is, because they remember how you were. And even though you changed, which is good, you should still keep that change, it's hard to, hold the same merits than if you were to meet them for the first time and treat them with that respect from that moment on. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But do I think it's still worth doing it? Yes, if you do it in the right way, if you do it actually respectfully. Yes, I wouldn't call it our top 10 complaints. Again, that doesn't sound good. Top 10 suggestions, cool. And in that post, hopefully it doesn't start out like this, with this generalization and also lying about how they reply to the community. I think that is not the way to do it. I think pointing fingers is not the way to do it either, because this also implies you pointing fingers. This is just my honest feedback to you. Again, not to be taken negatively, but sometimes it does. But if you really want to be more professional in that, I think that's the right way to do it. He goes, so 2 questions. Would you approve of doing this? Yeah, do it. Try it out. Why not? Be more positive. Of course I approve of doing it. Yeah. And second, what would be your own personal top 10 list of complaints? Again, don't use complaints. Suggestions. My top 10 list. Ooh. I got a piece of paper right here. Let me quickly. I'm probably not going to give top 10, but what first comes to mind? Feasts. I think feasts should be added to the game. That's 1. 2. Fix the siege problem. I agree. We should fix the siege problem. I know it's going to take longer to actually fix it, and people are going to be upset about it, but I think fixing the siege problem is a net positive. What else do we got? We could add more AI comes to player action. What I mean by this is like, what do you call it? Like when the AI proposes you to do something instead of you proposing to the AI. Like what if the AI came to you like, hey, I want to serve you because you're the ruler of a kingdom. That would be pretty cool. I think that more of that stuff to be added would be very cool. What else? Some more diplomacy options maybe. And some relationship options. Some more diplomacy. Some more relationship options. Like to make the relationships actually worth something. More dialogue lines. They don't have to be deep. They could be like general dialogue lines. Yeah, there's 6. Feast, siege problem. Add more of the AI to player actions. Some more diplomacy. Some more relationship, and more dialogue. Boom. That's my list. Hopefully that we're talking about the same thing in terms of Bannerlord, but maybe no, it says our top 10 complaints with Bannerlord. Okay. And they state, I think this might actually be a positive way of dealing with how we feel. I'm highly aware of this kind of topic might evoke strong opinions. Please be nice. Okay. Look, like I said before, it's a step in the right direction. I don't think you should call it complaints. That implies that, it implies, what it implies. You know what I mean? I think saying suggestions is better. And also, this type of generalization should not be in it. I think if you want to keep it respectful, keep it fully respectful. Don't go half and half. And, yeah, you know what I mean? And once it's done, you know, I know a lot of guys on the forums watch my videos. Once you make a list like this, link it down below. I'll probably still see it. I'll probably, you know, I always search the forums, but if I don't, link it down below. I'll review it and we'll see where we go from there. How about that? But what else we got? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So look, so he's trying to change for the better, right? And look at the forums ready to drag him back down. Are you ready for this? We got a player saying, "What result are you expecting? They didn't even finish the development of spear pommels." Yes, bro, because that's such a that's such a big high priority, bro. Oh my god. Well, we got another person saying, "What's the point? They will acknowledge it, but nothing will ever come from it. There's been 2 years of dissatisfaction from fans and still being ignored because it's their vision over anything, and they won't budge." He says, "Don't give up. I think the game is worth fighting for." Nice. I agree. I think it's a good game. It's a good idea, bro. You shouldn't even look at the people saying it. It's a good idea, bro. Try it out. Try it out. You'll never know if you don't try it. You know what I mean? Fill the letter with sentimental platitudes and images of crying women. The secret to getting company statements is to get emotional. Also ask about the Mount Effect one. Well, no, it's not. No, it is not. No, being emotional. You know, it's bro. No, bro. No, like it's just no. I don't know how else to say it. It really is just no. You know what I mean? You know what the best way to actually get a company statement? Be professional. Very simple. And if you don't get a statement, you don't get a statement. You know what I mean? It's not 100% shot that you're going to get it. Neither is you filling your stuff with images of crying women. What it's going to make you look like is an immature person. And they're not going to treat you, you know, maturely. That's what's going to happen. Yeah, I'm not going to read too much of this because this is going to get really but try it out. Let me know. Send me a link. If not, I will find it probably because it's probably going to blow up or be at the front page soon enough. But try it out. You never know what's going to happen. And yeah, I am looking forward to see the reformed post from this guy. Alrighty, that will do it for me. You guys stay safe.